trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
So the light-skinned Nicki Minaj thought her life mattered today, huh? You know what? I am so damn tired of people. Nicki Minaj with a PDF file of a husband and a brother. The light-skinned Nicki Minaj, Amanda Seales, Shaden, Kamala Harris, Tabitha Politics, and Jasmine Crockett. People being upset that they getting notices, that they're not getting this, that, and the third because they keep talking about the same fucking shit every day. I'm sick of y'all. Damn, take some fucking responsibility for what the hell y'all caused. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I'm so heated right now. I'm supposed to be enjoying my sleep before work, but when I saw what I saw, that Amanda Seales talking about Jasmine Crockett, I'm like, oh, we're not about to do this. And it's been a good motherfucking ass long time since I've done a math time. But oh, Amanda Seales, you autistic heifer who spent $10,000 on an outfit for a interview on a YouTube channel, but who could not take a damn test to see if you actually had it. You're talking about Jasmine Crockett? Oh, I got something for you, especially early. Damn heifer that got fired from Radio 1. Chop. Let's get to it. Radio 1, y'all gave her a radio show. Y'all gave Ricky Smiley a radio show. I cannot. Let's get to it because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got going to. I can't with this shit. That's why y'all did. That's why y'all didn't get the whole big shaboozy rather because we got business to attend to. But you will get that a little bit later on tonight with 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life. Part 2 of the tell-all, and then later on tonight at 8:30, come back here into Universal Launch a Script Accelerator. I'm going to take you through the application, give you some insider info on how you could potentially win a $20,000 development deal with NBC Universal. Y'all, you see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Oh, sorry. Now there's me. Hey, good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Y'all, listen to this shit. I can't with people. And I can't with people. So here we go, y'all. Because when I heard this, I'm just like, I know we're not doing this. I know we are not doing this shit right here. So just give me a moment, y'all. I'm not doing this. No. And no, we're not doing this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Shout to AT2. Here we go, y'all.
It's about determining a boundary. It's about deciding how to not continuously leave myself available for people like Tabitha Speaks Politics and Abolitionist Heritage and the like to defame, misrepresent, and possibly put me in danger. This is...
Hang on. Because she mentioned somebody. Hang on. Abolitionist heritage. Sorry, y'all. Okay, no, they don't have that. Okay, never mind. So here's the thing, right? Abolitionist heritage, Tabitha Speaks, right? They have the right to say what's on their mind, just like you do. And do you really think that your life is that much of a value, that much of worthiness, that much of anything for anybody to make your life in danger when there's been a man in the White House that his life has been attempted 4 times? Now, I'm not saying that the president's life matters more than Amanda Seals. Personally, neither of these people could exist socially to me ever again. I think we'll all be, oh, happy day, when Jesus walks. But sincerely, for you to utilize your capacity, capability, and comprehension of brain cells, or lack of comprehension of brain cells, to open up your mouth to say that they are leaving you in danger. Child, you are a danger to yourself. I remember when Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black, and I will stand 10 toes down on this. We should not root for everybody black. All skin folk get kinfolk, get jobs, have standards and requirements for job applications. We should as well. And I always say, does that include Amanda Seals? But I'm being facetious when I say that, because Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black. But Issa Rae was right about Amanda Seals. It is crazy to me how the industry will give the wrong people opportunity, but the right people can't get to the door. Let me say that again on the big screen. It's amazing to me how the wrong people can get a career, but the right people can't even get to the door. It's amazing to me how the wrong people can get a career, but the right people can't even get to the door. Let's keep going.
It's not me talking about, you guys are making me sad. No, that's not what this is about. So what are you talking about? I made a whole video about how that she's shitting on Cori Bush. Vote for Cori Bush if you're in St. Louis. What? Jasmine Crockett has no political career. She lost her seat.
First of all, how many of us want to bet that Amanda Seals is not even in St. Louis to vote? And Jasmine Crockett has no political career. That's what she says. Oh my God. Okay, child. You know, we're going to, in just a little bit, I'm gonna do a math time so hard. I think that Amanda Seals will gladly shut the fuck up forever. Okay, when I showed you who has it and who doesn't. And you know what? I'm gonna do it live, right? Because I think we have to do it live. I do think we have to do it live, right? Because this is crazy for you to say that she doesn't have a political career, but you do. She don't have a political career, but you do. She doesn't have a political career, but you do. She doesn't have a political career, but you do. Let's keep going.
And she's now running around being used to bring you all in because for some reason you trust her.
Yeah, we do. We do. She has stumped the yard harder than any project that you've ever done. Number 2, she's actually been in the Capitol. You can't, you won't, and you never will, in the words of Pitbull. Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Dolly himself. And number 3, you are the light-skinned female version of Carlos King. We don't hear none of his contemporaries say, oh, I like Carlos King. I ain't that one last weekend. This, not third. We don't see Carlos King at no events. And Carlos King recently said that he's not having fun anymore producing reality TV, but yet Love and Marriage Huntsville just got renewed for 30 more episodes. Sir, if you're not having fun anymore, why is the show getting renewed? But I mean, even Carlos King is bigger than you because at least he has a show. A show. He doesn't have an empire. He has a show. You ain't got shit. Like I said, this person right here is the light-skinned Malago Grams, the light-skinned Tasha K, the light-skinned he, she, it, a thirsty toxicity, the light-skinned female version of AL. Like, I could just go on, the light-skinned version, female version of any male who has done that type of behavior. Like, it's just game over. Stop this shit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Let's get.
So it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who else is there to vote for? There's never been anybody to vote for. That's why you hear me saying it's time for us to stop voting.
So if Amanda Seals got powed in the street by ICE, if her mother, if her father, if her sister, if her brother, sisters or brothers, because some people have one, some people have multiple, if her grandmother, her niece, her cousin, her nephew, anybody in her family or her friend circle got powed in the street by ICE, got their social benefits taken away, this, that, and the third, would you have the same energy or no? Because have you not been seeing what's been happening outside? The rest of us are clocked into work. You're not. But you keep coming in like you're clocked into work. It's like, can somebody get this heifer off the floor? Good day. Somebody slaughter this heifer socially, of course. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. But no, seriously, you keep coming to work thinking that your punch card actually matters to the company. And it doesn't. You have been let go, dismissed, disowned. Everything in between. That could be a word of we don't want you. Child. The allegedly show flamed you out so hard. And shout out to Mr. Rogers, okay? He excellent job that brother does. I'm a Benny Hanna you in a way so good, you ain't gonna say shit to me. And here's the reason why man still ain't gonna say shit to me, right? Because I don't have the numbers. This is a numbers game. And when I get to math time, y'all gonna be like, Braylon, I know you lying. It's been a long time since I've done a math time. I've done a math time of old ladies and gents who are too old to play games. I did a math time on Queen Kwan TV. I did a math time on Finance Trapper. I did a math time on Thirsty Toxicity, He, She, It, and many other people. And I've always come out on top. I've used math time to defend other people. And they haven't said shit to me. Because they can't, they won't, and they never will. Let's stop this. The people who are talking the most shit ain't got the numbers. Let's continue on. I can't.
It's time for us to make a drastic change in order to make a drastic change.
Do you not realize that white men told women that they can't have autonomy over their bodies? That includes you, right? You do realize that people are being rejected at the doctor's office and at the hospital, right? Because they're trying to get rid of Obamacare. You realize they are reducing funding for education, but yet your bitch ass got a PhD. Have you not been seeing all the lawsuits of 47 trying to take away funding for colleges? He tried to get rid of the Department of Education. Pell Grants are being reduced. Like, we got bigger issues here, and yo heifer ass is out here like K. Michelle is. And I'm sorry, K. Michelle is bigger than Amanda Seals, but y'all get what I'm saying. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Now, the next thing that's going to happen is Amanda Seals is going to say, I got demonetized. Well, heifer, when you do stuff like this, guess what? You don't have to get demonetized by YouTube. You'll get demonetized by the culture for your existence of saying dumb shit. You can't just say anything and expect you not to get a response. It's the law of attraction. Everything has an equal opposite reaction. Let's keep going. I swear to God.
So what is the issue?
God, swear to God.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, when Amanda gives her opinion about people, that's fine. But as soon as somebody gives their opinion about her, oh, you're putting my life in danger.
Oh, you know what? I just thought about who she could procreate with. Actually, no, don't procreate, because we don't need another one of you. Disrespectfully. God, I'm sorry to say that, and you know I try to give love, grace, and space to everybody, but no, we don't need Amanda Seals procreating with nobody. Listen, children are amazing. Okay, I just showed you yesterday how one son of NASCAR, you know, consoled the son of Kyle Busch. That was beautiful. Kids are amazing. But Amanda Seals does not deserve to be a fucking mother. She doesn't. Because if this is how she is for her son, can you imagine what she'll be teaching her children? But you and Nick Cannon need to get together. Because Nick Cannon doesn't give a fuck about black people, neither do you. Let's keep going. And Nick Cannon, you try to demonetize AT2's video, my video, for words that you said. Bro, you said it. You said it. And it's quite interesting when I called out Melody Cherie for that collaboration that you had with her, and nobody else wanted to have a conversation. It's very interesting. And not only did they not want to have the capacity, capability, comprehension of brain cells to form a brain to have that conversation, just like somebody said they don't have the attention span to do a live stream. That's what they said. I'm not putting anything in anybody's mouth. You didn't say nothing about that collaboration, but yet you went on carelessly and not cared about Melody Cherie or any other business that you had. But you want to be mad at other people for what you said. If you said it and it's public, it's in the group chat. It's called freedom of speech. If you don't like us talking about it, don't do dumb shit for us to talk about you being a dumbass. Okay? Comprende? All right, let's roll on.
I'm calling bullshit. But hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this, you guys. Here we go.
No damn thing. I speak.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that you guys seen all the clips online of Amanda going crazy because she's saying, oh, you guys are coming for Cheyenne Bryant. Now, for those of you who don't know, Cheyenne Bryant was basically outed as a fraud. Well, she actually outed herself. She's been claiming that she's a doctor. She ain't got no credentials at all. But Amanda Seals is all like, she's not causing any harm.
And she actually is causing harm. Here's the thing, right? Like I said to y'all before, I had a radio DJ name called Dr. B, right? Dr. B was a radio personality that I created in Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to KBF and Old School Collage. I love those two brothers. They're like uncles to me. If I ever get the chance to reunite with them, it's going to be a good time when we get on the air. Love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. But they came with Dr. B because I had an old soul. And do have an old soul, and will continue to have an old soul. And my prescriptions, from music to hot topics to everything else, was always to heal the culture. That's a persona. I'm not going out here saying that I'm a doctor. And I do know, as a doctor, whether you're a clinical psychologist, you know, a therapist, whatever, you do have clinicals. You do have things that you have to do in order to be a PhD. So, yeah, if you don't have the credentials, no, that is harming people, because that means you can have credibility without doing the work. Let me say it again. You can have credibility without doing the work. You can have credibility without doing the work. You can have credibility without doing the work. Don't we always say, children, do the right thing, honor the rules, this, that, and the third? With Amanda Seals, she's saying screw all that. That's basically what she's saying. So would that mean, Amanda, with your PhD, that the work you did should be erased? Because Dr. Cheyenne Bryant didn't do what she needed to do. Since you're defending Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, that means your PhD ain't shit. And y'all, a sheet of paper doesn't make somebody, because we can clearly see Amanda Seals is a waste of life. That should have been swallowed by her mother, never to be formed out of her mother's vagina. We see that clearly. Let's keep going. I can't do it.
I don't see what the problem is. Well, you're supposed to be a doctor giving mental health advice. You claim to be a psychology expert and you're giving advice to people. Yeah, that is harmful because literally you can mind F somebody. Like, that's dangerous. And you're not going around saying, oh, I'm just playing one on TV or playing one on a podcast. You're actually going around claiming that you're a natural doctor. Come to find out, you never even did your dissertation, nor
dissertation. My bad. Thank you, AGT, for that. And by the way, do y'all know when Dr. Cheyenne Brown was on the Breakfast Club, she said, what I want my haters to do is take what you ever think of me, take that, roll it up, and double down on it. That sealed your fate. When you tell haters what to do, haters will gladly do it. They're like Santa Claus. Oh, that's what she want. That's on her wish list. Hey, elves, we got an assignment to do. When Dr. Cheyenne Bryant said, I want you to take that, roll it up, and double down on it. Take that, roll it up, and double down on it. Take that, roll it up, and double down on it. That sealed her fate. Because one thing to know and two things for sure about us, we always find out. Let's keep going.
Even know if you actually went to school. You know what I mean? But I digress. So in that same rant, she says, oh, you guys should have had the same energy for Kamala Harris for supporting a genocide and her being a Zionist. I get so tired of hearing that because, first of all, Kamala Harris never supported a genocide. Kamala Harris was not the president. And for somebody to be so educated talking about Amanda Seals, you should know civics, that Kamala Harris had no control over what was going on in Gaza. And first of all, let's not forget, there's a whole nation of Israel that is currently destroying Gaza. But you were fine with not encouraging people to vote for Kamala Harris to try to stop Gaza from getting worse. Because Trump even said during that debate with Kamala, like, oh, Gaza would be no more. I would tell Benjamin Netanyahu to finish the job. And it looks like Benjamin Netanyahu is close to finishing the job. But hey, you didn't care.
Right.
You didn't see that the situation would have gotten worse. And what's so interesting that nobody brings up is that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden had actually worked out a ceasefire. But when Trump got in, that all went away. So nobody talks about that, but it's funny, they want to hold Kamala to this standard. And it seems like they only do this with black politicians, talk about genocide. They don't care about it any other time because currently Palestinians are still hurting over there, but you don't hear them protesting and trying to do anything unless it's a black politician. Then all of a sudden they want to bring that up and they want to start talking about AIPAC and everything like that.
And not to mention, too, let me just say this, because I know that everybody's been free Palestine. I'm with that, right? But can we also agree that no child, no man, no woman should just be powed in the street because somebody's bored? Can we agree on that? Children in Florida had to march for their lives. And Dana Loesch, who's another heifer that needs to be slaughtered socially, oh, you got to be quicker than that, disrespected these children. Does anybody remember Sandy Hook, Columbine? Movie theaters, concerts. Shall I continue on? When Steve Scalise got powed at a softball game, they didn't want to do shit then. Like I said, you would think after the president almost been tackled down 4 times, I'm using tackled down in language, but you get what I'm saying. Follow the red bouncing ball, 1 + 1 = 2. You would think power reform would be involved by now. But no. Because you know what probably happened? You know how a parent says don't run across the street or stop running too fast rather, and then the kid eventually gets hit? If it so happens to be that, bet you they're gonna make power reform be like, we're going to do this under the 47 anti-POW law. It's going to have to take that to happen for power reform. Now, I'm not wishing that. Let me get that very clear on the record. on the record, I'm not wishing that. But it just seems like when it hits your house, you don't care. So does it have to be a cultural event in order for it to matter? Let's keep going.
Listen, we got a genocide going on here at home. People aren't able to eat. People are struggling to pay their rent, food, bills, gas. We need to be concerned about what's going on over here. Not saying that that doesn't matter over there, but to use that as a talking point of why you wouldn't vote, when obviously you deterring people from voting has hurt us here. The people over in Palestine never say, hey, don't vote or make sure Trump get into office. None of the people over there said that. You guys make that up for your own self-righteous bullshit.
And I remember when I played AT2's video about Nick Cannon, and he talked about his mom was a government worker, and he said that he could not take care of his mom like he wants to. That hurt my heart in trillions of pieces. Because even though I don't know AT2, I've seen his work, and he's a good content creator. And he was talking about how we just need to give more love, grace, and space, in so many words, I'm paraphrasing, that there's bigger issues here. And we need to recognize that just because you're not struggling doesn't mean other people aren't struggling. There used to be a time where that actually mattered in society. There used to be a time where standing up for the right thing was not a crime. There used to be a time where you didn't get canceled for speaking your mind. By the way, shout out to Em Shapiro. Did y'all know that The Late Show made $102 million a year and was the #1 rated show on CBS? Now, Paramount, Skydance, and Warner Bros. Discovery is now a combined company with $90 billion worth of debt. They're trying to get it down to $42 billion. It's still debt with a B on it. If you're a company in $1 billion worth of debt, why get rid of the #1 late night show that's helping you get out there? That's just ASA 9, ASA 10, ASA 11, ASA 12, ASA 13. And also, too, they got rid of their DEI initiatives. Paramount Skydance. And they had to hire an ombudsman. And then Barry Weiss, who is flailing at her job. And I am loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. This is how much I'm loving it. You ready? You ready? This is how much I'm loving it.
McDonald's, I'm loving it. McDonald's, I'm loving it. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it that much. Okay. And there have been journalists to leave because they're like, no, we're not working like this. This is MAGA news at this point. It is. That's a MAGA network. Thank God, Beyond the Gates is still on TV. You know what I mean? But still, it's just like, are y'all crazy? Are you out your rabbit ass mind? Do you have nothing of a purposeful energy going on in life that you just have to debase yourself this much? Let's keep going.
And on top of that, you hear that she was talking about Jasmine Crockett. She was saying that, Jasmine is supporting a guy who supports AIPAC, and why are you guys listening to her? She's not going to be in office anymore. She lost her seat and all this other stuff. Jasmine could have kept her seat. She decided to go for higher office. That's what actually happened. But of course, Amanda doesn't want to give any context to that. But also, too, what's going on in St. Louis between Wesley Bell and Cori Bush, that's going to be done between them. Like, that's not between them, but the constituents of St. Louis will work that all out. Why don't you donate money to Cori Bush? Because currently Wesley Bell has close to 2 million. Cori Bush has finally reached over the 1 million mark. Why are you not donating to her or telling people to donate to Cori Bush? Yeah, you can tell them to vote, but put your money where your mouth is, Amanda. Do that. Organize. I don't see you out there doing any rallies for Cori Bush.
That part.
I'm just saying, calling out the hypocrisy. But it's so funny because it's not just this little rant that she did a couple of hours ago, but it was her initial rant where she was talking about let me stop calling her Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, where she was, again, attacking Kamala Harris, attacking Jasmine Crockett. But when Tabitha Speaks calls out the hypocrisy, oh, you're putting my life in danger. Talk about playing victim. That victim mentality. I thought y'all didn't like that victim mentality, but hey, I guess it works for you when it's convenient, right? So Tabitha Speaks, what she actually did, and this is over on TikTok, where she had a video where she was talking about the Hassan Piker situation, how he's been subpoenaed. And she was pointing out, well, also, don't forget, these people went to Cuba as well, too. So, Donald, make sure you look at these people. And she said Amani B, Afeni, and then Amanda Seales is one. And so this is why now Amanda Seales is talking about, oh, you're putting my life in danger. Oh, well, you knew the cause of not voting for Kamala or Kamala not winning would be possibly this man would prosecute you as he is a fascist.
Yes.
You knew this would happen. And again, I want to clarify something. Tabitha isn't.
So Amanda Seales got caught up in some shit. Somebody paid attention that she got caught up in some shit and then said that she got caught up in shit. So that's why Amanda is upset. So you caused your own demise and you upset that somebody's talking about your demise that you caused for yourself? I can't. You know what? Let me put this palate cleanser up real quick. We'll be back. Just give me a moment.
Hey, good morning, America. Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
I'm sorry, y'all. I need that palate cleanser because I'm just like, you upset that you got yourself caught up in some ish, right? And then somebody found out public information about you doing this to yourself, and now you're blaming them. Child, here's a wonderful thought. If you don't call shit to happen to you, people can't talk about shit happening to you. If you don't call shit to happen to you, then people can't talk about the shit happening to you. If you don't cause shit to happen to you, then people can't talk about the shit that's happening to you. It's quite simple, Amanda Seales, but you don't understand that. You don't, because if you did, you would be about your business. It's amazing to me, right, that you say you don't want to be a part of Hollywood, but yet you wanted to go to the Emmys party, and you had to use my wife, Jill Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty, to get in. And Jill, when we meet, we're going to talk about why you associate yourself with a commoner when you a queen. I'm sorry. What are we doing here? If the fate of the world was on the line, laser beam on the globe, shout to Max Muhammad Ali Kellerman, Equadala Energy, we would beam up Amanda Seales and keep Jill Scott. Sorry, like it is what it is. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Let's keep going. Good morning, everybody. For those of you coming in, Amanda Seales is saying that Jasmine Crockett doesn't have a political career. And I am Benny Hying Amanda Seales live right now. And we got math time here in a little bit. It's been a while since I did math time. So we got math time coming up too. But let's keep going with AG2. Shout out to this brother here.
isn't encouraging any danger or anything bad happen to Amanda. She's calling out the hypocrisy because, again, you are so worried about Kamala Harris and, oh, she's a genocider and all this other stuff, but not realizing you're essentially getting the same results, except now this man is going to prosecute American citizens, which he has been doing this whole time. James Comey, Letitia James, like so many people have been under investigation. Now, have the investigations all been bullshit? Yes.
Yes, they have.
Should this happen? No.
No, they should not.
Do we want people to be wrongly prosecuted? No. Of course not. But if you think that we're going to start crying and, oh, we need to fight for you when you couldn't do the earnest thing and tell people, hey, I know you might not like everything that Kamala is doing, but it's going to get worse if we get this guy in office. So we need to make sure that we rally behind the candidate. And then once she gets elected, we hold her feet to the fire and make sure she does what she says she's going to do.
Absolutely.
That's how you mobilize. That's how you move. And even in that little clip that I played in the beginning, you heard her talking about, well, that's why I'm telling people not to vote. What Amanda is essentially telling you guys about the whole, oh, that's why I'm telling you guys not to vote. She's essentially saying, I don't care that America is currently screwing over Black people, immigrants, the LGBTQ community, women. I don't care that they're hurting all these marginalized groups. I just want to feel like I'm doing something important by telling you guys not to vote. Because when you don't vote, this is what you get. People get prosecuted for no reason. People are being investigated. The government is literally Big Brother. It was already that. Let's not joke around with that. It was already, Big Brother-ish, but now it's really going to be that.
Absolutely.
But let me play you a little bit of what Tabitha said. Here we go.
Think fascism is good or bad? This is bad. Oh, absolutely. Fascism is bad. That's why in November 2024, I went into the voting booth to vote for Kamala Harris. That's why throughout the entire election cycle, I propped up Democrats. I encouraged people to go into the voting booth to vote for Democrats because I knew the Republicans were fascist. Your buddy Hassan Piker didn't do that. Y'all like to get down in the comments and say, Hassan voted for Kamala. But Hassan also influenced millions to not vote for Kamala.
Yep.
One vote versus millions. Who do you think won?
Mm-hmm.
She said it perfectly.
Indeed.
Perfectly. Telling people not to vote or not encouraging people to vote is just as harmful if you would have voted for Trump. Because at the end of the day, oh, I secretly voted for Kamala, that doesn't make a difference because people either decided to stay home, which most people decided to stay home and not vote, and people voted for Trump. And now that it's affecting you, now we have to care. We can choose not to give a damn. And not giving a damn doesn't mean that we think that this is right what Trump is doing.
That part.
Not giving a damn.
That part right there, AT2. That's how I feel. Everybody who voted for him don't give a fuck, damn, or shit about you. Hope you suffer. Hope that you socially bleed, everything in between. Don't care. Because everybody tried to tell you. Everybody tried to tell you. Me, Cardi B, everybody tried to tell you. But oh no. Y'all felt disenfranchised this time third. What makes you think a white man who is a PDF file, who made young women, forced them to perform fellatio on him, he had intercourse with a 13-year-old girl and judged young ladies' vulvas and the tightness of their gines. And child, I'm going to bring this up because I play it every time I can get it. Because like I said, this is ridiculous. that people don't want to actually hear the truth. So let me play this for y'all. Here we go.
Indicated that she loved it. Okay, she loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. Didn't she say that?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that E. Jean Carroll said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper, indicated that she loved it. Okay, she loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. Didn't she say that?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that E. Jean Carroll said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper, indicated that she loved it. Okay, she loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. Didn't she say that?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that E. Jean Carroll said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper.
So that's what you support, Amanda Seales. That's what you support. That's what you support. You support a president that thinks that a woman being raped is sexy. That's what you support. So Amanda Seales supports rape. Amanda Seales supports rape. Amanda Seales supports rape. Essentially, by association, by connecting the dots, she telling people not to vote. But we got a president that said that. So basically, you co-signed it. Let's continue.
Kim is just saying, like, hey, we protecting our peace and we moving on to the next thing. We got to worry about the midterms. We got to worry about 2028. We got other shit to focus on. You'll be all right. Listen, Hassan, Amanda Seales, these people got money. They ain't me and you. They got money, but they'll talk about old communism, everything, but they've been succeeding off of capitalism.
That part.
The hypocrisy, right? Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But I love y'all for watching, and thank y'all for almost getting me to 100K. I can't wait to celebrate this weekend with you guys. And also shout out to, because you know we don't have sponsors, shout out to everybody who has been donating and sending super chats and cash apps. I appreciate that because you guys don't have to, but y'all really do rock with me and y'all love me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Deuces, everybody.
Great content. I to that brother. Congratulations on 100,000 subscribers, speaking that into existence. Now, we are about to hit up our girl Layla Lynn Media here. So here we go with this here. And then we're going to get into Amanda Seales versus Jasmine Crockett. And we're going to get into some math. Okay, we're going to do some math time live. Child, wait till y'all see these numbers. I swear to God. Oh my God. This is just crazy. Let me pull up the other ones. Because when I show y'all in real time these numbers, y'all be like, Braylon, stop it. You ain't gotta do her like that. And honestly, too, Amanda Seales is the light-skinned version of Miss Banshee-nosis, too. Let me throw her bitch ass in there, too. Okay? All right. Let me just do that. Child, listen. In the words of Todd Chrisley, I ain't saying you a bitch. I'm saying you exhibiting bitch behavior. Oh, my Lord. I just... Oh, God, they do this. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's watch Layla Lynn TV, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all.
What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with a new video. And in this video, I want to talk about Amanda Seales questioning why people are upset and focus on Cheyenne Bryant allegedly lying about having a doctorate degree. And I have to say, I thought Amanda Seales was someone who valued education. I thought education was important to her. I thought honesty and transparency was important to her. Like, she seems to be a very...
By the way, y'all, Cheyenne Bryant's on vacation and everybody's getting compliments on her body, but also too, they're still hammering in on her about no degree. Cheyenne Bryant's got beautiful, she's a beautiful woman. I ain't gonna take that away from her, but just because you're beautiful on the outside doesn't mean, you know, nobody is home, right? So
honest type of person, even if she's saying too much. She seems to be an honest type of person, but for whatever reason, she is questioning why people are upset that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant lied about having a doctorate degree. And she says people should be focused instead on Kamala Harris. So we're going to get into that in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and my crime channel, Crime in Context with Layla Lynn. All right, you guys, so this is what Amanda Seales had to say about it on her live stream.
Why are you all so obsessed about Cheyenne Bryant? I'm beginning to think that this is a bot thing. Why are you so obsessed about this?
A bot thing?
Like, okay, she lied.
Wait a minute. What? Let me go back.
Amanda Seales had to say about it on her live stream.
Why are you all so obsessed about Cheyenne Bryant? I'm beginning to think that this is a bot thing. Why are you so obsessed about this? Like, okay, she lied.
One more time. Just want to make sure we all heard that, right?
I'm beginning to think that this is a bot thing. Why are you so obsessed about this? Like, okay, she lied.
Okay, that's exactly what she said. Okay.
I could see if she lied and like harmed people, but she was on my podcast and she was brilliant.
See, and this is problem number one. We don't know if she harmed people because there is no board that governs what she's doing.
Okay.
So there.
Okay. So she lied, right? That's what Amanda Seales said. Just so plainly, she lied. So let's just say if Amanda Seales got cancer, right? Let's just say that. And she had to have a hysterectomy, right? That means her vagina gets taken out, all that stuff. And when Amanda Seales said that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant lied, right? If Amanda Seales goes to the doctor and she's about to get operated on, hey, is everything gonna be okay? Girl, no, everything gonna be okay. I lied. I lied. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna insert out your vagina, but yeah, you probably be dead. That's gonna be cool with you? That's gonna be cool with you? That's gonna be cool with you? I'm just asking a question. If Amanda Seales gets cancer or something happens to her vagina and she's got to get a hysterectomy, and the doctor says, oh, I lied. I don't know how this is going to go, so you might end up dead. That's going to be cool with you, Amanda Seales? Because you said we don't know if she harmed people. I can see if she lied and harmed people. So if somebody lies to you about taking out your vagina and you end up dead, that's cool with you? That's cool with you? That's cool with you? And I know what some of y'all going to say. Bray, why are you making it so personal? She's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's this. She's somebody's that. I'm sorry. When you move like that, you don't get no love, grace, or space from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We had thirsty toxicity causing hell, destruction, and everything in between. But all those bitches that supported her, where they at now, ain't saying shit. Some of them getting notices that they ain't original content creators. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What the fuck do you want me to do? Because we all know that in our personal life, or at least I would like to hope so, that if somebody had an Amanda Seales mindset or Cheyenne Bryan's mindset, we would be calling them to the carpet. Why are we moving the goalposts for people? What you want me to do? You want me to lie? No, I'm not a Tasha K. I'm not Milagro Grams. I'm not AL. I'm not a gentleman that did anything of AL's caliber. Nah, that's not. I'm sorry, caliber. Point. I'm not Corey Holcomb that knocked out a woman. What are we doing here? I'm not Diddy. I'm not R. Kelly. Y'all, we will give celebrities so much love, grace, and space for things we know our lives will be over for. What are we doing here? Y'all be out your ever-loving mind. Let's continue. Let's continue. And the reason why I'm going there is because it seems like in order for something to hit, we gotta make it personal. I don't like doing that. But this heifer, not Layla Lynn, shout out to Layla Lynn, like, comment, share, subscribe, but Amanda Seales, that heifer, Amanda Seales, went on Club Shay Shay in a $10,000 outfit, but did not want to take a test to see if she actually had autism. Does she want to call out Jasmine Crockett for not having a political career? Okay. She want to call out Tabitha Speak. She want to call out abolitionist heritage. She want to call out Kamala Harris. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
There's no process for that, so we don't know if she harmed people or not. And she did more than just podcasts. I know on the Breakfast Club, I believe it was, she said, "Oh, well, all my work has been public." But if you look at her website, it says she does one-on-one and group calls. So it's not just public. It basically specifies that she does private consultations. And we don't know if she's harmed people in those consultations with her advice.
Correct.
Apparently, you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
I think it's up that she lied. You know, and then that's that. The need.
Wait, say that again. I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Not that she lied.
Her advice.
I think it's up that she lied.
2 more times.
Her advice.
I think it's up that she lied.
Her advice.
I think it's up that she lied.
Okay. All right, so see, this is why I am the one to be the 2 to activate the 3. That's what she said. Now let's go back to earlier in the video, right? Let's go right here, okay? Go right here, okay? Right here.
Cheyenne Bryant, I'm beginning to think that this is a bot thing. Why are you so obsessed about this? Okay, she lied. Why are you so obsessed about this? Okay, she lied. Why are you so obsessed about this? Okay, she lied.
With that said, let's go back to this right here.
People in those consultations with her advice.
I think it's up that she lied.
Bitch, you can't. What did y'all just see what I just did? I'm using Amanda Seales' words against her. I am behind her live on YouTube. You can't say, okay, she lied, but then say, I think it's fucked up that she lied. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't do that. You can't, you won't, and you never will. My God, today. Okay. Let's continue.
You know, and then that's that. The need to, if y'all went this hard against Kamala Harris for supporting a genocide, then what would that would matter to me? I don't have to.
I don't know what Kamala Harris has to do with this.
Sorry, Layla Lynn. I know who she acted like. I know exactly who she acted like. Give me a moment. This is who Amanda Seales is acting like.
It's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days. Where the hell that bitch live at?
Now that bitch lives in Atlanta. You know that by now. Give me a moment. Okay. Now, this is the clip right here, basically. This is the clip right here that basically sums up Amanda Seales. Y'all ready for this? Here we go.
I am in the world of journalism. So my word
Now she's
needs
a
to
journalist.
be...
Journalism is.
So you're downplaying my job. We do report on news.
Okay.
And a lot of our news, we like to make sure that it's accurate.
Okay.
Period. So I am in the world of journalism. So my word
Now she's
needs
a
to
journalist.
be...
Journalism is.
So you're downplaying my job. We do report on news.
Okay.
And a lot of our news, we like to make sure that it's accurate.
Okay.
Period. So I am in the world of journalism. So my word
Now she's
needs
a
to
journalist.
be...
Journalism is.
So you're downplaying my job. We do report on news.
Okay.
And a lot of our news, we like to make sure that it's accurate.
Okay.
Period. So
That's what Amanda Seales is saying. I'm a journalist. She is the light-skinned Portia Williams. You know what? Bravo. Listen, I know this is going to cause a headache for everybody, but call Amanda Seales and tell her next season she going to be a housewife on roller. Oh, I need to see this shit. Because Amanda Seales needs to be disrespectfully humbled. And you know what? I'm going to go even further. And I don't give a damn about it. Put her on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Put her on there. I swear to God. Listen, if y'all put Amanda Seales on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I will actually review the show for one episode. I can so see Amanda Seales and my soul having a battle of wits. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let's roll. Let's roll. You know what? Lemon Pepper. Natalie the Chin Nut. Put her on baddies. Let's see how she does on bad. Listen, Amanda Seales needs employment. Let's get her a job, damn it. Oh my God, okay.
And, you know, for a lot of people, this is why I say, be careful people who try to distract you. If we're talking about one thing, if we're talking about Cheyenne Bryant, there's no need to bring Kamala Harris into it and say, oh, people should be focused on Kamala instead. That's so unnecessary and it's a distraction. And normally when people are trying to distract you, it's for a reason. It's for a reason, and it's normally not good.
There's no match. I don't need to have some type of debate with Cheyenne Bryant. At the end of the day, for some reason, she felt like she needed to lie about credentials.
Hang on. Go back.
Distract you. It's for a reason. It's for a reason, and it's normally not good.
There's no match. I don't need to have some type of debate with Cheyenne Bryant. At the end,
just two more times.
There's no match. I don't need to have some type of debate with Cheyenne Bryant.
Okay, here we go.
Match. I don't need to have some type of debate with Cheyenne Bryant.
One more time.
I don't need to have some type of debate with Cheyenne Bryant.
You don't even believe she a doctor. Let's keep going.
At the end of the day, for some reason, she felt like she needed to lie about credentials.
And in my opinion, I believe she lied about credentials to have a false sense of authority. And with authority, you can charge more for your services. You can go further in life. And it seems she wanted some sort of clout, like she talked about wanting a TV show. If you haven't watched my previous videos on her, make sure you watch them. But she talked years ago about wanting a TV show, which requires like notoriety, celebrity, clout. So she lied because she wanted clout. And you can see the prices for her one-on-one and her group consultations are high. They're comparatively high, but people pay those type of prices when they think they're talking to a doctor. When people think they're talking to someone that knows better than them, they'll pay a higher price point. So that's why. And I feel like Amanda Seales should know that.
I don't know why. I think part of the reason is because we live in a world where we act like credentials is what determines somebody's effectiveness across the board. And in some respects, it is absolutely necessary. And in her respect, it actually wasn't necessary for her to do.
My God, what? Oh my God.
A world where we act like credentials is what determines somebody's effectiveness across the board. And in some respects, it is absolutely necessary. And in her respect, it actually wasn't necessary for her to do the. Part of the reason is because we live in a world where we act like credentials is what determines somebody's effectiveness across the board. And in some respects, it is absolutely necessary. And in her respect, it actually wasn't necessary for her to. A world where we act like credentials is what determines somebody's effectiveness across the board. And in some respects, it is absolutely necessary. And in her respect, it actually wasn't necessary for her to do the work that she does. That being.
You see how much she's flip-flopping, y'all? I'm just using her own words against her. She doesn't realize how much dumbness she leaks out of herself. Let's continue.
Being said,
see, I think Amanda Seales believes when Cheyenne Bryant said, "Oh, all my work has been public," I think Amanda Seales believes her. And maybe that's why she has the opinion she has. But according to her website, she does work privately with clients. And that is the biggest problem. If she was just a podcast speaker calling herself a doctor, like Dr. Dre, a producer calling himself a doctor, it would be somewhat different. But to me, the fact that she does private one-on-one sessions with people, in session with Dr. Bryant, it's problematic.
I just don't care. I don't care.
You don't care, but yet you came on social media to say why you don't care. You do realize that's commenting. That's like Milagro Grams when she said, I'm not commenting on Megan and Clay, when her mention it was her commenting. Like I know it's not all black women are dumbasses. I know that. Okay, they're Michelle Obama, Coretta Scott King. Okay, we can go on about the amazing black women. This ain't about that. But my God, today, we're not doing this, okay? Memorial Day was just yesterday, okay? Shout out to all the fallen, to the families and friends, and to everybody who've lost somebody. We love you, we value, we appreciate you, we thank you and them and just all of y'all for the sacrifices, the investment, and the heart that you have given. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back to this.
She was on my podcast and she was incredible. I don't care.
Because she's a speaker. She puts on quite a show. So of course she did incredible on a podcast. But she hasn't learned the tools to do like one-on-one counseling. It's not just about the authority and the degree. It's about having the tools and the skill set to do the one-on-one counseling.
I think it sucks, and I think it was not smart, and I think that at the end of the day, there are people who work really hard to get doctorates. There are also people who call themselves doctor when they get an honorary doctorate, and I don't think that's much different.
I think there is a difference. It might not be much of a difference, but I think there is a difference because a body that's able to grant doctorate degrees, honoring someone with an honorary doctorate is still a doctorate. Even though it's honorary, it's given to them. But in her case, it seems that nothing was awarded to her at all.
I don't think it's much different. Maya Angelou was walking around calling herself Dr. Maya Angelou. She didn't complete a doctorate. Some university gave her a doctorate. Which university was it? Was it Spelman? I think it was Spelman.
Hold on a second. Oh, no. We're not going to do that. Oh, no, darling. Here is Dr. Maya Angelou here. Dr. Maya Angelou was an American memoirist, essayist, poet, and civil rights activist. She has published 7 biographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, and television shows spanning over 50 years. Oprah Winfrey rocked with Dr. Maya Angelou. Here we go. Dozen awards and more than 50 honorary degrees. Okay, so she does have honorary degrees, but let's get into her history, right? She became a poet and a writer after a string of odd jobs about young adult. By the way, the first I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings tells her life up to 17 brought her international recognition and acclaim. By the way, she's from Stamps, Arkansas. Shout out to that as well. In 1982, Dr. Maya Angelou was named the first Reynolds Professor of American Studies at Wake Forest University. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Dr. Maya Angelou was active in the civil rights movement and worked with Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Began in the 1990s, she made approximately 80 appearances a year on a lecture circuit, something she continued into her age. In 1993, Angelou recited her poem on the Pulse of the Morning. 1993, at the first inauguration of Bill Clinton, making her the first poet to make an inaugural recitation since Robert Frost at the inauguration of John F. Kennedy. With the publication of I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings, Angelou publicly discussed aspects of her personal life. She was represented as a spokesperson for African Americans and women, and her works have been considered a defense of African American culture. Her works are widely used in schools and universities worldwide, although attempts have been made to ban her books from some U.S. libraries. Maya Angelou's most celebrated works have been labeled as all biographical fiction, but many critics consider them to be all biography. She made a deliberate attempt to challenge the common structure of biography by critiquing, changing, and expanding the genre. Her books center on themes that include racism, identity, family, and travel. And the crazy thing to me is Amanda Seales has a PhD. So she probably has read Dr. Maya Angelou's work. And so you trying to shade somebody who has more cultural relevance than you can't, you won't, and you never will have. Child, please.
They gave her a doctorate based on her life's work.
That part.
They felt like her life's work was equivalent to a doctorate degree. Now, I know there are universities out here now that are like profitable, like for-profit universities.
I bet you this. If Dr. Maya Angelou was going to have a lecture versus you, and tickets would be sold, people would sell out Dr. Maya Angelou's lecture in 0.1 second. You wouldn't get nobody at all. Let's continue.
Cities that also give people honorary doctorate degrees, which is really like paper. It means nothing. But as far as Dr. Maya Angelou in particular, she was granted that for her life's work.
So I just don't. Yeah, Maya Angelou had an honorary doctorate. She didn't complete a doctoral. She didn't do doctoral study. It's like faux rage to be like all up in arms about this one person. So someone here said, this one person is influencing vulnerable Black people and therefore they are causing harm.
Well, you know, since Dr. Cheyenne Bryan likes women and since no man wants you, go with her. Y'all be a fucking couple. Damn.
How you can hand wave that away so callously. How is she causing harm?
I don't think Amanda Seales realizes that she does one-on-one counseling. I don't think she knows all of what she is addressing. I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
How is she causing harm? Is she giving bad advice? Is she invoking folks to harm themselves? How is she causing harm? She is falsely using a title to give people, to endear people to trust her more. That's whack. Causing harm?
Wait. Wait.
Using a title to give people, she is falsely using a title to give people, to endear people to trust her more. That's whack. Causing harm? No. She is falsely using a title to give people, to endear people to trust her more. That's whack. Using a title. She is falsely using a title to give people, to endear people to trust her more. That's whack.
That's whack. But then you say causing harm. You don't realize that. You do realize that if you don't have a license, right, you can't practice law. You can't be a doctor. You can't do teaching, nothing, right? You do realize if the board finds out that you are operating malpractice, that you can never get a license again. So there are standards and requirements for having credentials. So that is causing harm.
Causing harm? No, player. I think your version of harm is really loose compared to how much harm is being caused to Black people in real life.
By the way, Tasha K, when is the interview with Amanda Seales coming out? Because you said you were going to put it out. Just as a side note, she did say that, y'all. But move on.
Listen to who you want to, don't listen. Okay? Like I said, Cheyenne Bryant was on my podcast, and she was excellent.
I am so surprised at this. I really thought Amanda Seales was an intelligent person. But to have such a narrow perspective, it seems like her perspective is, well, she was on my podcast and she did great. Like, that is so narrow.
Don't do great on your podcast.
Such a narrow perspective. It's not taking into account the other things that she's actually done outside of podcasts.
Oh my God.
It's such a narrow perspective. And I would think Amanda Seales would think more broadly.
She helped a lot of people that day. I was, even before this happened, people would hit me and say, I really loved that episode. I learned a lot from that episode. I don't know why she felt she needed to lie. I don't. And I think that that's something she should talk to a therapist about, because I'm sure that there's actually something very legit at the root of that. But ultimately, she's empowering people. She was empowering people. Everything I've seen with her has been her empowering people.
This is what I mean by a narrow perspective. For Amanda to say, well, everything I've seen her say was empowering, but you haven't heard everything she's ever said to her clients. You just haven't heard it. You only know what you've seen her say on podcasts. And that's that's not all of her work.
And saying to faces that they needed to hear that weren't trying to hear it.
Now, I got to agree with that. She did tell Cam Newton he might be considered high value because he has a high income, but he is low functioning. Same with Nick Cannon, he's low functioning because.
Wow, so she gets credit for saying what we all been saying? No, that's not how that works. No,
he cannot be emotionally there for a dozen kids in half a dozen households. Same with Cam Newton. However many kids he has and however many separate households he has, he can provide financially, but he's not there for them emotionally because it's too many households. So that is the only part I agree with her on. The rest of her opinion is so narrow to me. It sounds like they made friends, so she's defending her friend. But sometimes when you defend people, you mess up your own reputation.
That part.
And so,
Wait,
speaking
what?
of Cheyenne Bryant, I also want to share with you guys, she has started replying to people in her comments. I do follow her.
Carlos King, you know your ass is gay. You do not need no checkup. Shut the fuck up talking. Stop it.
Page just to see what's going on.
Thirsty
And
motherfucker.
in the past, I noticed
cover everybody else, but yet you can't cover your own.
She wasn't really replying, and then she slowly started reposting stories, kind of making fun of herself, and now she's replying to comments. She's also posted herself in her bikini. I'm probably going to have to blur this out because I had an issue on YouTube with this before. But this person said, looking very closely, I think I actually do see a degree. And she said multiple degrees, okay? Get into it. Someone else said body is PhD, and she replied to them. So she's getting some positive comments, but other people are still questioning her degrees. Like this person who said, did they ever find your degrees? And she said, waiting for you, smart licensed folks, to find them. Someone else said, not talking, but still trying to find that dissertation. And she said, y'all so damn smart and licensed, find the damn thing. And someone else said, body is cool, but that can fade. However, credentials last forever, even in passing. Body is T though. And she said, thank God I got both, as in credentials and body. So she's still claiming that she has these multiple degrees with a PhD. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Is it a mental illness that she's suffering from? What do y'all think? Leave a comment, share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.
Shout out to the one, the only Miss Layla Lynn TV. Now, let's get into this here because, child, let's talk about Amanda Seales, right? Amanda Seales, this is who she is. So she was in Insecure. She was in My Brother and Me. She's been around a long time. She was on The Real. She had a horrible experience on The Real. But this is the thing. She earned a master's degree, right, in African American Studies with a concentration in hip hop from Columbia University. Why aren't you working at Revolt TV as a hip hopologist? Why did you work at MTV as a music curator, right? Why aren't you working at, oh, I'm sorry, you got fired from Shade 45. My bad. If you were that good, you would have had your own show at Shade 45. Child. So listen, she appeared on Def Comedy Jam, Sucker Free Countdown, Greatest Ever. She did a stand-up special, Bring the Funny, She hosted the BET Awards, right? She was a part of Flowetry. So she's been around, right? Now, she says that Jasmine Crockett doesn't have a career, right? Born in St. Louis, Missouri, Crockett graduated from Rose College with a Bachelor of Arts and from the University of Houston Law Center with a Juris Doctor. Afterwards, she was a public defender in Bowie County, Texas, and later formed her own law firm. She was elected to the Texas House in 2020, succeeding Lorraine Bribel. In 2026, Crockett was a candidate in the U.S. Senate election in Texas and losing the Democratic primary to James Taranto. So she got Bachelor of Arts and a Juris Doctor. Okay, let's continue on here. So early career, like I said, she was at the Bowie County Public Defender's Office, and she ran in the Bowie County District Attorney race and lost. That does happen. But she was later elected to chair of Bowie County's Democratic Party, and then she started her own law firm, Crockett Law PLLC, which operates in 2022. Her law firm represented victims of alleged police brutality. I believe she can operate law in Texas and Arkansas and federal, right? So of course, all this here. So 3 bills she co-authored became law. These included legislation that eliminated or had the effect of eliminating certain in-court fees for recently incarcerated persons and also criminalized financial abuse of the elderly. 3 bills she co-authored became law. 3 bills she co-authored became law. 3 bills she co-authored became law. But she doesn't have a political career. This is the crazy thing. Like, all you gotta do is just research. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Crockett has sponsored and co-sponsored legislation on legalizing fentanyl testing strips, supporting sustainable aviation fuel production, which the fuel crisis that's happening right now in the airline industry. Hello. Offering additional employment protections for military spouses. She introduced legislation to improve access to rural housing assistance and has support proposals affecting Texas independent power grid. I can't hear nobody. Okay? Not to mention, too, through the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act signed by President Joe Biden, Crockett secured $510,000 in federal funding for infrastructure projects in Glen Heights. $500 million of federal funding. What money has Amanda Seales ever raised? Please, somebody let me know. I can't hear nobody. And also, too, right here, she displayed photos from the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago, depicting 47, storing classified documents inside that room, to which she marked, "These are national secrets, look like in the shitter to me." Caucus memberships: Black Maternal Health Caucus, Black Congressional Black Caucus, Congressional Equality Caucus, Congressional Progressive Caucus, Congressional Caucus for the Equal Rights Amendment, Congressional Ukraine Caucus, Committee Assignments, Committee on Judiciary, Subcommittee on Oversight, Ranking Member, Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, Subcommittee on Delivering Government Efficiency, Subcommittee on Government Operations and Federal Workforce, and she's a vice ranking member in the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. In the past, she was on the Committee on Agriculture, Subcommittee on Commodity Markets, Digital Assets, Rural Development, Subcommittee on General Farm Commodities and Risk Management and Credit, Subcommittee on Nutrition, Foreign Agriculture and Horticultural, Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government. So you mean, hello, let's go back to your Wikipedia. I can't hear nobody. This is your Wikipedia right here. This is you. Do we see anything of government in here? Do we see anything of government in here? Listen, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Before anybody says, well, Braylon, at least she's in Hollywood. Guess what, motherfuckers? You ain't in Hollywood either. Don't know. That's not what we do. No. You want to say somebody doesn't have a political career, but do we see anything political of you? No, child. You were the main reason why the real ended. Child. But yet you have a master's degree in African American Studies with concentration in hip hop from Columbia University. Why aren't you working at the African American Smithsonian? Why aren't you doing speaking engagements talking about African American history? Why aren't you working with not Rock Nation, although you could work with Rock Nation, since you have a concentration in hip hop, right? Why aren't you working for Jay-Z, Rock the Bells? Why aren't you at the Grammy Awards weekend, since you know about hip hop? See, a person that has done the work is about the work. A person that has done the work is about the work. A person that's done the work is about the motherfucking work. Now, it's math time, okay? But before that, though, Kamala Harris right here. Let me read her bio real quick, because I when she said Kamala Harris, I'm like, let's get into it. Kamala Harris is an American politician and attorney who served under the 49th President of the United States, served as the 49th Vice President of the United States from 2021 to 2025 under President Joe Biden. She was the first female, first African-American, first Asian-American Vice President, and the highest-ranking female and Asian public official in U.S. history. In U.S. history. Harris represented California in the United States Senate from 2017 to 2021 and was the Attorney General of California from 2011 to 2017. A member of the Democratic Party, she was the party's nominee for the 2024 presidential election. She graduated from Howard University and the University of California Hastings College of the Law. She began her law career in the office of the district attorney in Alameda County. She was recruited to the San Francisco District Attorney's Office and later to the office of the City Attorney of San Francisco. She was elected District Attorney of San Francisco in 2003, and Attorney General in California in 2010, and then re-elected as Attorney General in 2014. Harris was the junior U.S. Senator from California from 2017 to 2021 after winning the 2016 Senate election. She was the second Black female and first South Asian American U.S. Senator. As Senator, Harris advocated for stricter POW control laws to dream at the legal the federal legalization of grass and reforms to healthcare and taxation. She gained a national profile while asking pointed questions of officials from the first 47 administration during Senate hearings. President 47's second U.S. Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh, Harris sought the 2020 Democrat presidential nomination in 2019, but withdrew from the race before the primaries. Right here. So that's all that there, right? That's everything I just read there, right? I mean, like U.S. Senator 2017, 2021, right? Vice Presidency 2021, 2025. So let's count that up, right? So if we go back 2017, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's 5 years, right? So 5 years, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. 10 years! 10 years! 10 years! 10 years of government! Meanwhile, let's go back to your Wikipedia heifer. Oh, I don't want to hear it. No. Do y'all see anything of government on here? No, I do not. I don't see anything of government. No, I just don't. So let's do math time, right? So she talked about Tabitha Speaks. I told y'all we're going to get to math time. Tabitha Speaks, 453,000 subscribers versus Amanda Seales, 189,000. Tabitha Speaks, 192,264,430 total views versus 14,836,940 total views. A difference of 264,000 subscribers and a grand total difference of 177,427,409 total views. So Tabitha Speaks is bigger than Amanda Seales on YouTube. Okay. All right. Now you could go do the same math, right? You can do the same exact math. Now here's Tabitha's YouTube channel right here, just to show y'all I'm not lying to y'all. There's her subscriber count. And there's her views right there. And right there, Tabitha Speaks, she is a member. She's a member of the National Association of Black Journalists, a nonprofit organization that advocates and supports for Black journalists and media professionals across the United States and worldwide. Tabitha is also the founder of Tabitha Speaks Productions LLC, a media company dedicated to delivering daily political analysis and storytelling across platforms. So that's who she is, right? Okay, so that's Tabitha Speaks, right? So we all know that Tabitha Speaks is bigger than Amanda Seales, okay? Now she talked about Jasmine Crockett didn't have a political career, right? Let's look at the numbers. 524,000 subscribers for Jasmine Crockett. Now, this is U.S. Representative Jasmine Crockett's YouTube channel, okay? Versus 189,000 subscribers. So 524,000 subscribers versus 189,000 subscribers, right? Now, let's look at the total view count. 78,145,199 total views versus 14,836,940 total views. Here's the difference. A difference of 524,000 subscribers and a difference of 63,308,259 total views. So Jasmine Crockett is bigger than Amanda Seales on YouTube. Okay. All right. Now here's Jasmine Crockett right here. Those are her subscriber count. Here are her total views. And oh my God, she was in the Senate. Oh my God, it looks like she's got a political career. Oh my God. But then we gotta get to Kamala Harris. This is Kamala Harris's YouTube channel. 856,000 subscribers versus 189,000 subscribers. Total view count for Kamala Harris is 154,762,633 total views versus 14,836,940 total. A difference of 667,000 subscribers, and a difference of 139 million rounds. Excuse me, 139,925,693 total. And here's Kamala Harris's YouTube channel right there. There's the subscribers. There's the math time. Remember how I said when I did math time, the other people couldn't respond to me? Because I brought up the numbers. Now here is Amanda Seals YouTube channel. Right here, right? 189,000 subscribers. So child, shut your bitch ass up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I just had to do this live to just cut out the bullshit. Okay? Because what we're not going to do is we're not going to be up here saying who has a career, who doesn't have a career, when the numbers don't lie. Okay? So I just want to come on, give y'all that this morning. Like I said, I got to get out of here. I got to get ready to head out for my day. But be back here tonight, 6 p.m., 90 Day Fiance. The Single Life Part 2 of the Tall. We'll review that at 6 o'clock. And then at 8:30, if you want a $20,000 development deal through NBC Universal in partnership with Universal Television, be back here at 8:30 because I'm going to give you the inside track on how you can get that. But once again, here are the numbers, y'all. I'm going to just let it breathe for a minute. Y'all can take all the screenshots you want. Just take all the screenshots you want. These are the numbers. These are the numbers. These are the numbers. Do not let somebody who ain't got the traction, who can't create the motion, tell you who is big and who ain't when the numbers don't lie. What are we doing here? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? Got your screenshots for that one. Okay, here are your screenshots for Jasmine Crockett. Go ahead and get your screenshots in. Because we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this today. Get your screenshots in. Get your screenshots in. Get your screenshots in. Child, I can't. Child. And y'all know usually I don't go live this early, right? At 8:30 in the morning, but I needed to. Because what we don't do is we don't do malpractice around here, okay? And if Amanda Seals wants to respond to me, respond to the numbers too, heifer, okay? Respond to the numbers too. Respond to the numbers too, heifer, okay? So that's Jasmine Crockett's YouTube channel. Here's Kamala Harris's YouTube channel. Y'all. Like I said, y'all can do the same math. Y'all can do the same math. Y'all can do the exact same math. Child. Listen. Oh my God. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let it go to 1 minute and 1 minute, 1 hour 33, 1 hour, 1 hour and 35 minutes, and then I'm out of here, y'all. So get your screenshot there. Cause I just can't do it. I 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 can't do it. And y'all, before anybody says, Braylon, you're doing too much to sound the third, don't tell me why I should and should not be doing. Why I have a guy on the nose from YouTube that I'm not creating original content. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, because I can pull up that channel versus mine and Benny Hanna them. Okay? All right? Let's not do that. Quantity versus quality. Quality always wins out versus quantity. Let's not do this. Okay? All right? Moving on. Child. Please. Just I can't do it. I'll call him back. Don't worry about it, yo. No, I'm not good. Just a damn shame to talk this crazy and the numbers are out here. Child. I can't do it. All right, y'all. I gotta go. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.